Dozens of people have been temporarily detained at the stadium in Kigali due to their failure in adhering to the COVID-19 preventive measures. It is reported that the locals have continued to disregard the World Health Organization guidelines, which included the wearing of face masks and exercising social distancing at public places. Officials in Rwanda have put in place strict measures to cope the spread of the virus by imposing monetary fines ranging from $12 to $30,000 to $30 rather. However, some detainees have promised to adhere to the regulations upon their release from detention. More of that in this report.
Some businessmen and women working in Nyabisindo market located in Gasabo district were spotted not wearing face masks properly, and others were holding each other on the shoulders. This kind of behavior is also seen in many areas of Kigali, hence many people are being taken to the stadium by the police during daytime due to this kind of conduct which does not adhere to the COVID-19 preventive measures. It's been 5 days since Kigali officials announced punishments for those who disobeyed the measures put in place to fight against coronavirus, though some of the locals have been hesitant to follow them, hence facing these punishments. I was given a fine of 10,000 Rwandan francs for not wearing my face mask properly. For this reason, I'm going to be wearing it properly and also advise others to do the same, so that together we can prevent ourselves from getting infected.
This punishment has taught me a lesson, to not take these measures lightly and wear my face mask properly, because now I had to pay this fine with money I had planned for other purposes.
On 3rd September 2020, during the Kigali officials meeting, various punishments were decided on to being administered to locals that do not adhere to the COVID-19 preventive measures. These punishments include a fine of 10,000 Rwandan francs for those who do not wear a face mask properly and those who exceed the 7 p.m. curfew. The biggest of all is 150 Rwandan francs to one that has opened up his or her bar for business. As for the people who will be caught inviting others over for house parties, birthday parties, bridal showers, and any other sort of gathering, will be charged with a fine of 200,000 Rwandan francs, while each person that was invited will be charged 25,000 Rwandan francs. These charges may exceed to over 1 million Rwandan francs for commercial buildings that have not adhered to the COVID-19 preventive measures. The mayor of Kigali, Prudence Uwingisa, says there will be no mercy for anyone who is caught not adhering to the COVID-19 preventive measures. Hence, people that won't afford the fine will be dealt with according to the law.
One might not afford to pay the fine, but this is no excuse to be a threat to the health of other people, which means either they respect these measures or they face the punishments in place specifically for them. And those who think they can get away with it because they can afford the fines, well, the government of Rwanda has made sure that there are laws put in place for them.
In a period of 4 days since these measures have been put in place from 3rd to 7th September 2020, in Nyarugenge district, a total of 1,194 people and vehicles were caught and charged fines that sum up to 1.3 million Rwandan francs, while since the beginning of the pandemic in Kicukiro district, over 9,241 people have been caught, which adds up a total fine charges of 35.2 million Rwandan francs. Jane Mutoni reporting for RTV.
COVID-19 guideline violators promise to adhere to new regulations there in Kigali.